Asked about that this morning at Rotary. I do, but it's got to have some caveats to it. First of all, there's a bill in there that I haven't signed on to that comes up every session. And they don't have any rule of thumb. They just kind of made up a number. You know, we should downsize it to this. I think we need to have somebody that's objective, maybe university, I don't know who. Somebody look at it and tell us what they think is appropriate for the size of the state and what we do. But the bigger issue is, and that's fine, you can come up, you can argue, do we need 150 state reps or 166 or whatever, but we have 203 now, you might need 100, I don't know what you need. But somebody needs to make that, and somebody needs to have a good plan for that. But the bigger issue is, we need to change what legislative offices do. What legislative offices are today are mini service centers. People come here and they want a driver's license, they want their vehicle registration, they want their notary public. I did 400 notary applications this year, 400. You can't get a notary, you can't be a notary public in Pennsylvania unless you have your state senator's signature. Now that's ridiculous. It's part of the incumbency protection program. People come in here, they think I do them a favor, I sign their application, and then they're happy. And they kind of owe me a favor then. I think that's the thinking, you know. It's required by law, I don't have a choice, I sign them, I sign all of them. But there's no reason for that. I mean, we could just eliminate that. But so when we've had hearings in the past on downsizing the legislature, believe it or not, the conservative groups are the ones that stand up and say no. Because here's what they say, is that until we change what legislators do, which they should be in Harrisburg voting on legislation and maybe doing some things back in the district, but they don't need to have all these additional duties with them. Until we change what they do, if we downsize the legislature, what will happen is we'll still have to service people around the state. So we'll have 10 less senators, let's say, out of 50 we'll go to 40. But we'll hire 10 more staff people. So do we really save any money? We might save a little wee bit. You know, we might pay a staffer $20,000 less or something or whatever than me, but it's relatively insignificant. And what you lose then is the representation. So instead of having me here in Hollidaysburg, you might have somebody from Franklin County that's your senator, and then you don't see them, you don't have access to them very much. So they argue that you lose access to your government and you really don't save money. So we need to do both. We need to cut back on what's expected of a legislator, change that definition,